everyone.
Did you just shush me?
Yeah, because I was about to unmute you.
And you wanted it to be a nice dramatic entrance?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't want it to be like in the middle of a sentence, which sometimes happens.
We do that all the time. I don't know why the sudden...
Yeah, despite my best efforts, though. So I'm upping my efforts.
Juliet says, Wesley sounds great. Leo sounds fine. Damn.
Like, great and fine in like a Leo could be louder and that would be helpful way, or like it just is what it is way.
Oh no, I think Juliet made his opinion perfectly clear.
Ruby is here, Emma is here, Emily is here, Francis is here, Juliet is here, Lily is here.
Holy shit, so many babies. Ruby's here.
I know,
Ruby's relieved
and
from work.
I saw Ruby last night.
I'm happy for you and jealous. Getting to see Ruby is a fucking delight.
Yes, it is. I was very grateful. That was a good birthday present.
Ruby, I don't think that you should have to move across the country again, but I do think you should have to come stay at our house again.
Yes. I lost my train of thought. Thank you everyone for the birthday wishes and the variations on birthday wishes. I don't know if you saw or can see this, Leo, but Emma said happy West Day Birthly, and Emily said happy Birth West Daily.
Great. Ruby says, please let me come stay at your house again. The doors are open. Juliet says, food too, but for moving people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
I wish.
So, you specifically told people to have drinks and snacks ready for today, for the birthday stream. What is your drink and snack situation?
Well, I have sangria that I made. I say Francis helped. And I just finished eating some leftover rendang, like Indonesian dry fried beef that Lauren brought as a bonus birthday gift last night.
Sounds
like
great.
She had made some for a meal and had leftovers and brought them to me because she knows I love it. Yeah, I guess I don't actually have snacks because I try to limit my stream snacks these days.
Yeah.
For mouth noise reasons. But I am...
We were watching a Cat and Jack stream. I think earlier today or last night, and Jack was like, oh, I'm sorry, I'm trying not to crunch on the stream, or something to that effect. And Emma turned around and looked me in the eyes and said, can you imagine trying not to crunch on a stream? Emma now says, that's actually not true. The doors are both closed and locked. We could probably open them, though. Ruby. Francis says, pneumatically send me, please. Emily says, what if? I mean, this sounds wild. But there were like tubes on rails that moved people around in large quantities and very quickly. And there were stops everywhere instead of just major cities. So like everyone could use them. That would be crazy, huh? Haha.
Yeah, wow. What an idea.
I had to work yesterday. And it was it was like a 10-hour day. It was long. And so I was talking with my coworkers a lot, and we were kind of ranging farther afield conversationally than we normally do.
Yeah.
And someone started talking about Elon Musk, and I got a little heated, and the conversation ended with me just chanting guillotine.
Wow. Good work.
I bring this up because Elon Musk is the natural enemy of trains.
Yes, that is true. I was planning, I don't know, I was excited for sangria. I am excited to be drinking sangria. I love this particular sangria. Um, but I am definitely feeling mellower than anticipated because I haven't slept well the last couple nights and I did so much yesterday and I'm tired, honestly.
Yeah.
But we'll see how things go. Also, I'm like so close to the end of this knitting section and excited about it. So like I actually, while you were gone, I finished the one shoulder and transferred the stitches to a holder and am now on the other shoulder. Yeah.
That's very exciting. Congratulations.
Thank you. I don't oh yeah, I did talk about the ideas for this jersey thing last week, but I decided to do something knitting related, but also vintage advertisement related. So I was looking up images of vintage ads that say like hand knits for men and oh, there's one that says approved for sport. um yeah, there's some good stuff. I will post some images in Baby Crew Discord.
Are you approved for sport?
No, but the jersey is.
Yeah.
There's one that says hand knits for men of action.
Ooh.
Yeah. I also found this Avon for men ad. That's like, I don't know, cologne and aftershave and skincare and stuff. And it's like, she enjoys choosing them, he enjoys using them. Avon for men.
Damn. Choose them and use them,
Yep.
Francis says, birthday tired. And Ruby
Yeah.
says, men of action.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand why everyone is a different color. Everyone's display names are a different color on the app than they are on the desktop stream manager.
Yeah, I feel like we've talked about that before and I don't know why that is either.
Juliet says, for my fancy drink, I'm excited to be drinking watered down Gatorade because I am still big sick.
Oh yeah, I was gonna ask how you're doing. Any improvement?
The watered down Gatorade is a sad detail. Like, not only sick enough
Yeah,
to
not
be
just
Gatorade for
but
the electrolytes, but you gotta the uncut Gatorade is too much for you in your present state.
Yeah.
Everyone is sending Juliet good wishes. Juliet, typical for him, says it's a great day to be alive.
Yeah.
That's great. I think it's neat to have an unexpected and consistent response to, kind of a generic, hey, how are you doing question. Like, it leaves a strong impression. That's good shit.
Mm-hmm.
In honor of your birthday, my birthday feast on your behalf is a light beer, some honey mustard flavored pretzels,
delicious,
and some cherries, and my
ambivalent.
Beautiful homemade bowl, which I showed you. It's my favorite bowl.
Yes. Well, I'm glad you're consuming things that you enjoy.
Are you cherry ambivalent? I don't think I knew this about you.
Yeah, I am probably beyond ambivalent. I don't really like cherries. Like, I like cherry pie and I like bourbon or brandy soaked, like, I don't know, Luxardo cherries or whatever to put in cocktails. But I don't
Hmm.
like just like eating cherries.
That's bizarre.
They're too something rich,
But
cherry-y.
the brandy soaked. Oh, if the
Yeah, but
cherry by
then they're
itself is too rich,
supposed to
I
be.
would
No, but then with
argue.
alcohol, they're supposed to be. It's correct.
Okay.
If I'm just eating fruit on its own, I want it to be like, I don't know, refreshing.
Okay.
Really, there's not that much logic to it. I just don't really like cherries.
Yeah, that's fine. What's your like refreshing versus non-refreshing fruits list?
Ooh.
Francis says in the chat, Wesley is weirdly opposed to fruits,
I mean, I like
and then calls you an anti-fruit guy.
I'm not
Let's call him a
anti
homophobe.
fruit. I like mango. I like apples and pears. I like some grapes. I like strawberries.
Okay, I'll give you grapes. Grapes contain multitudes. There's a wide range of grape experience.
Mhm. Mhm. I like lemons and limes like in things. Um I am I have mixed feelings about oranges. I like pineapple in limited contexts, and the rest of the time I find it overwhelming. Um,
I like to
I
eat pineapple until my whole mouth hurts
Yeah,
from
I
it
don't want that.
dissolving my
I
proteins.
like cantaloupe in very specific contexts also, and mostly not the rest of the time. I do like honeydew.
I like
Um,
honeydew too. People hate on honeydew unfairly, I think.
yeah. I think partly it's because like there's a lot of unripe honeydew in the world, and um and that it's lackluster. Um,
Yeah, that's fair. I always get honeydew flavored smoothies when I get boba tea,
oh, yeah, that sounds
bubble
nice.
tea.
I usually get if I'm getting the thick smoothie frozen-y kind, I get coconut.
Mm-hmm.
Um, which is, typical for me. Is coconut a fruit? I love coconut.
Yeah, I'd say that's a fruit.
Uh-huh.
Juliet says, I think a cherry is a fun snack because it's the perfect size of fruit. Just nibble away at it for a while. Ruby says, fruitless Wes.
Damn.
Juliet says, just one cherry lasts so long. Annette says, Juliet, are you literally a mouse? Emma says, Juliet, do you use two tiny paws to hold each one? Juliet says, I mean, basically, it's a fun way to eat.
It's true. It is a fun way to eat. Um, I don't really like bananas except in cereal or smoothies. Um,
I think you have to be in the mood for a banana.
yeah, but like I'm never in the mood for a banana.
Yeah, well,
Like I
fruitless
think
Wes.
I've talked about this before, but like when living with my parents, like I would be like, I'm hungry, I don't know what to eat, and my mom would be like, do you want a banana? And like the number of times in my life that my mom has asked me if I want a banana and I have said no. I mean, one, those two numbers are equal, and two, they are large numbers. I was like, Mom, like you have asked me this so many times and my answer is literally never going to be yes.
You haven't really mentioned berries in this fruit roundup.
Mm. I said I liked strawberries. Um
It's berry cast.
okay,
I'm
it's
trying to
true.
bring us back to
I
our
mean,
roots.
okay, here's the thing. I have expounded on my berry opinions. That is how Berry Cast came to be. But here's a refresher. I sort of like raspberries, but I also strongly associate them with one of my grandmas who passed away, and sometimes I feel weirdly emotional when I eat them. I like strawberries. Strawberries are the berry that I'm the most like, yep, on board, good. Blueberries I like cooked but not raw for the most part.
Oh, yeah.
Blackberries are mostly too tart and also sometimes seedy for me. I occasionally like them in certain contexts. I like cooked Marionberries, like Marionberry scones.
Yeah, that was a real benefit to visiting you, is getting to eat all the Marionberry stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. What other berries exist? Mulberries. I ate them when I was a child because there's a mulberry tree next door, but I'm not a huge fan. Francis loves them. Um,
Francis loves them because they're the ideal like scavenging food,
yeah,
which
you
is
just pick a fruit off a tree and eat it.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. What other berries exist?
Um, this is a pretty anti-banana chat. Ruby says, I love banana with some Nutella slapped on there. Nat says bananas are terrible. Such a wide range of textures and tastes. Stringy bits.
Mm-hmm.
Lily says, I can only eat half a banana at a time. One is too many, but I do like half a banana. And then says, need someone to share a banana with me. Emily says, in the summer, I like to cut up bananas and freeze them to make little frozen treats. That's free enrichment, baby.
Okay.
Francis says,
Uh, yeah.
I love I love a perfectly yellow green banana where it's still kind of tart and firm.
Like, if I'm gonna eat a banana, that's the worst. That I would rather eat a slightly overripe banana than a slightly underripe banana. Um, uh, Ruby is shocked that I dislike fresh blueberries and said, didn't know you hate my new fresh blueberries on the branch tattoo, Wesley. I love your tattoo. I like blueberries aesthetically. I think they're cute. Just don't want to eat them unless they're cooked.
Emma and Nat both say bananas are the worst fruit. I was previously anti blueberry, but I've really come around on fresh blueberries since living with Emma because she's a blueberry fiend.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So one context in which I will occasionally eat bananas other than cold cereal is if you cut up watermelon, which I'm also like, I will enjoy a perfectly ripe watermelon slice, but
Watermelon in
like,
general is overrated.
yeah, it's it's iffy. But every now and then, I will cut up some watermelon. I will slice up some banana. I will put them in a bowl together and eat it with a fork.
That's upsetting to me. Those are two fruits that were not meant to go together.
They, I, so my mom ate a lot of that when she was pregnant with me. It was like her main
Oh,
pregnancy
so you just
craving.
inherited it.
I
It's not actually
inherited
your
it.
opinion. You genetically hmm.
um, I don't know. It just works. Um,
Francis says blueberries great, mulberries great, blackberries great, raspberries great, all berries are great.
yeah.
Nat says I appreciate the disdainful pronunciation of stringy bits. Lily or Ruby says, Lily, I would share a nan with you. Ruby also says Banan Drew, Banancy Drew. Juliet says,
Great.
I'm definitely with Frankie here. The yellow green tart firm is the only banana I go for. Not a fan of bananas broadly, though. Nat says, watermelon is, and then in all capitals, overrated.
Yes.
Lily agrees with me. Nat says, no. Francis says, excuse me. Ruby says, bad. Juliet says, who in Baby Crew salts their watermelon? I don't salt watermelon, but I do salt other melons. Like I'll salt cantaloupe and honeydew.
Oh, I
Francis
haven't
says,
salted any of those. Although, the context in which I most like cantaloupe is like this salad that has cantaloupe and prosciutto and
Prosciutto. Yeah,
basil
I knew
leaves
you were gonna
and
say that.
yeah, and
Mhm.
yellow pear tomatoes, and it's delicious. But everything in that situation has to be really perfectly ripe, and the prosciutto has to be like paper thin shavings that are like falling apart. Because otherwise it's overwhelming.
Francis says watermelon fucking rules. It's so good. A really good watermelon is really good, but watermelon can be really mealy and bland. And I
Yeah.
think frequently is in a way that doesn't work for me. Nat says, okay, now we're getting back to Berrycast origins. Lively yelling. Emma says, Juliet, is that a thing that people do about salting watermelon? Ruby says watermelon is good if you cut it up and sprinkle lime juice on there and then little bits of fresh mint and toss it up a bit. Yeah, that sounds great. Juliet confirms salt and watermelon, especially outside of America, as far as I know, but Babe Crew feels like that kind of place.
Hmm. I mean, I would try it. That seems reasonable.
Oh, Ruby clarifies that the no, excuse me, bad was from Nat, Francis, and Ruby was all about your banana watermelon monstrosity.
Yeah.
Emily is pro salting watermelon,
And
especially when it's not a very sweet
also,
watermelon.
Emily quotes Evan saying, "That really salts my watermelon."
That's great. Emily, does Evan watch the stream with you, or is he like puttering around doing Evan things and occasionally providing commentary? And then everyone says to tell Evan that was a good one.
uh, okay. I feel like there was another fruit that I thought of that I was gonna have an opinion on, but I don't know. Oh, kiwis. I like kiwis.
Kiwi is good, but kiwis are so much effort.
Yeah, but I like literally just cut it in half and then scoop it out with a spoon and just eat it out of like eating a boiled egg out of the shell.
That's kind of an upsetting comparison, but
Okay.
Emma says kiwi tasty. Emily says he's just in the room. I bought a bunch of mangoes on sale, which
Mm.
is why I was just asking about that mango rice, and also because it's
Yes.
fucking hot here.
Yeah. We just had that within the last week.
Yeah, I think this is um a rice dish with like chicken and avocado and
And
mango
mango and
and
cilantro and like
cilantro.
lime juice.
Um, that you used to make when you lived here. And
Mhm.
Mom and I made it once or twice, but I haven't had it in a while because it usually has chicken. But I think we're gonna make some sans chicken.
Yeah.
And also because again, I got mangoes on sale.
Hell yeah.
Ruby says, Kiwi skin is such a texture time, I cannot always handle it. Yeah. I'm surprised. I feel like kiwi is just as like acidic as pineapple is though. But you're pro
I don't think
kiwi.
so. It might be just as acidic, but there is like a certain flavor note in pineapple that becomes overwhelming that does not exist in kiwi. Oh,
Yeah, I mean pineapple is
peaches.
also
I
dissolved in you in a
like
way that kiwi is not.
peaches when they are really nice and ripe. I usually like nectarines, same way. Plums are on thin ice. I often, the thing is that a plum is too tart near the skin and then nice and juicy and sweet near the pit, but then when you're closer to the pit, you're getting plum flesh stuck in your teeth, and also it's dripping everywhere, and it's a hassle.
Yeah, I do like a peach.
Um,
I've been into in my tomato life, I've been enjoying the peach tomato combo.
oh yes. Yeah, I do like peach tomato combo,
Francis
especially like with goat
unsurprisingly
cheese
says, you
involved.
can eat the kiwi skin.
Yeah, I mean I've done it.
Ruby says kiwis, or sorry, I already said Ruby's kiwi skin.
Mhm.
And Emma says, eating a kiwi is a thing you do when you want to sign up for a texture experience, IMO.
Yeah. And then says that's a part of the appeal. I
That's
do
part of the
not.
literal peel.
Yeah, I have eaten the kiwi skin to see what it was like, but usually I do not want that experience. And the thing is, like, I don't really like peach skin either, but kiwi skin, even though it is more, I don't know, bristly, whatever, than peach skin, it's also firmer, which means you can do the thing, and there's no pit, so you can do the thing where you just like eat the inside out of the skin with a spoon, which you cannot really do with peach.
Have you eaten a banana peel?
No, although I was
Yeah.
there at PodCon too.
Oh God, I fucking forgot about that. Jesus Christ. You
Yeah.
you know my dear friend Nate, who is um a person, you know?
Yeah.
When we were in college, I convinced him that banana peels were delicious because I really wanted to make him eat a banana peel, but he was not falling for the bait. And so I ate a banana peel with a straight fucking face
Oh
and like
my god.
muscled my way through it to make him do it. And it was miserable, but it was fucking worth it.
Wow. Wow. Good work.
Thank you. Ruby says that was a strangely unintentionally erotic plum journey description. And Ruby then says, maybe I just want plums. Juliet says, this is just to say. Francis
Okay.
says, Leo.
About the peel eating, presumably.
I listen, you sometimes you have to pay a price to get what you want, and I paid the price and I got what I fucking wanted.
Uh-huh. Um, should we play the game? I mean, I
That sounds great.
I love, berry casting.
We have
But
Barry casted for 30 minutes.
yes.
That was a special birthday treat for you.
Thank you.
All of Baby Crew pitched in to give you 30 minutes of mostly uninterrupted time to just tell other people your opinions in a big list.
I love that. Okay. Water. Chapstick. Knitting away. Stream game to you. Do you remember anything?
The 20th of September. You mean in the game?
I mean in the game, yes.
There's some glass tiles on Beauregard's grave. And next,
more grave robbing.
Great.
Okay.
Haven't done. Can't check that. Haven't done. Can't check.
Okay,
Haven't done. Can't check that off yet.
We got ghosted several times.
Yeah.
We accidentally ratted out Harper.
Yeah.
By telling Wade, who I thought would be cool. We watched the home movie from the night of Charlotte's disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
We have a cool locket. Francis says somebody's got to rob those graves. Those graves aren't gonna rob themselves.
Oh, the snake image on the porch had the line "first of its kind" across the bottom written underneath it. So,
Yeah.
does that mean the one single handle one down here?
Maybe. No.
No, because we need the plate. I don't know if this will, if solving this will do anything.
It's worth it's worth the time it takes you to solve a tangram.
I don't know. Really?
No, you had it correct the first time.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Sorry. I was gonna say, I actually sometimes have a weirdly hard time with tangrams. No.
There was another one that was something about like 2 handles or 1 handle.
Yeah, in the middle. 2 handles pull out the box to which the star belongs. From the middle it shines, rising above them all.
Hold on, Ruby says in the chat, Ruby adds Juliet and says, sorry to be this person that I am, but if I were forced at gunpoint to choose a fruit out of which I had to make, say, a sort of magic fruit golem lover, and fuck him, plums would be a strong contender, but that's a subject for another time. I love you.
Wow. We already did the star thing. That's how we opened this and got the locket?
The locket, yeah. Can we look at the locket?
Nope.
Okay.
I tried. There's no eyeball by it, Maybe this is the first one that's rounded across.
No, that's not. None
this
of them are
one
similar
is
enough
marble
for that to be.
Instead of brown, whatever the rest of these are. Oh, except it looks wood here.
That doesn't feel very strong to me. That looks dusty because see how it's like knocked off around the edge.
Yeah.
And kind of inconsistently colored. Juliet says, I appreciate learning this, but it makes me wonder whether the William Carlos Williams poem has any bearing on that, because he responded to my message with that. So trying to figure out whether I or the poem figure into this.
Maybe just thinking about plums.
Ruby went to the plum zone. Don't we have a relevant ghost note? Maybe not. No, it seems not. Oh yeah, we have to do. No, we
did that already. We left and we came back and there was something sitting there. Probably one of these sketches. This?
Ruby says, yes, Juliet, I think I was bouncing off that poem read plums associated with forbidden desire and bliss. And Juliet says, that makes sense. And then says, I think if I had to love a man made of fruit, mango would probably be my choice. Ruby's immediately, Ruby with no pause says, oh, I would love to put the man in mango.
Okay.
Like goes my man,
Yeah. Help me play this game, though. I don't know what to do. I don't remember.
I'm not quite sure what we have to do next. Maybe we should do a round of talking to people.
Haven't done that.
Yeah, we have the order of those colored tiles from Beauregard's grave, but I don't know where we're supposed to use those yet.
Yeah.
People are responding. Francis says Lamau, and then with an upside down exclamation point. Francis says chat is so birthday rowdy tonight. Oh yeah, it's not even. I think it's Nat. I think it's an upside down exclamation point and not an I. But it is set down a little.
What's... I just, like... How do you interpret first of its kind across the bottom?
I mean, we can, because we know that solving the snake tangram is fairly easy. We can just try it on each of those in the bottom row if you would like. But it doesn't, not a specific reading there does not jump out to me.
Yeah. Haha.
Oh, okay.
The missing piece.
So maybe you were
now
right.
This key should work.
Oh, okay.
Hell yeah.
Is that on Charlotte's door or on the burled box?
Or the door in the tunnels.
That one has a keypad and not a... Remember, that
Okay.
one has like a numbered pad and not a key lock. So I think it's burled box or
okay.
Charlotte's room. I'm inclined to think burled box. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oops. Went too far. Colton's back.
You probably need to talk to him again.
Let's... Oh. Did you see that?
Yeah, the wallpaper moved?
It was the banister shadows that moved.
Oh, okay.
It was like if the light on the other side of the banister, like, shifted rapidly. I think that's the effect it would create. I really wish we could sleep in this game.
Yeah.
This looks like the one in the ruins. I bet the numbers from the coffin will work.
Yeah.
These, those two strips.
It put them.
Yes.
In
okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But,
and then this is, or did we already use this? We already used this.
It's the same mechanic from that other Picross game, which is this.
Okay. Two squares the same color can't be directly next to each other.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Yeah, I remember now.
So let's look at our fours.
Yeah, 4-4 is this vertical and this horizontal at the bottom.
Yeah, so we can, just as a starting point, objectively pick, or not objectively, arbitrarily pick a direction and go from there. Love it. And then there's several fours that we can determine from that. So we can put on all the 4 rows. So there's one up top. There's 4 reds across the top column.
Yes. But we, like, which of these do we not do? See what I mean? Like,
no, that is 4 reds across the top. And then yeah.
Right, but like, this could be 2 X's, but it might not be. Like,
I guess it also could be then the
Stuff
other straight up and down one could be X's, and it could break the pattern and then have red.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Okay, I see what you're saying.
I'm okay. Let me.
The 4 seemed like our best place to start.
Yeah, I agree. Let me just think a minute.
You could X out that horizontal blue. Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
and then
what I was thinking too.
That column looks good.
But it means, oops, maybe that needs to change. I mean, maybe. I guess, you know. Well, okay, but if this is blue, oh no, okay, we can do that and then put a red there and X that out.
Oh, no, that doesn't work
because we need 2 reds and
blue.
No more blues here.
Yeah, and we need 4 blues in that column that we just X'd out.
Yeah.
So do we want to swap the initial 4x4?
Yeah, maybe.
Or just try a different. So then that one would actually be X'd out, and the one above it would be red. Yeah. Great. Yeah, and then we change that top row.
Oh, oops.
Oh, yeah, that's perfect. And then that one gets X'd out.
Well,
that vertical one, because we need 4 red and 3 blue. So that's perfect.
But this is one of the 3 blues. Do you want to X this one out instead of this one?
No, I guess probably no, you're probably correct, and that one should be the one that is X'd out, should stay X'd out, because that column has only 1 red and 1 blue in the whole column. So it seems more likely that that's the one that's going to be X'd out.
Yeah. Okay, so
we still need to change, before we get too far along, we still need to change this top. You need to change this first row, which hasn't been adjusted from our vibe shift.
The first column, you mean?
Yes, I'm sorry. Yes.
Sorry. I hadn't looked down there and didn't realize. Yeah, because that definitely
so then that changes
affects things.
That top row.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, one possibility is to do. Oh, except we can't. Okay.
No.
So, whoops. Wait.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that doesn't work because, sorry, the second column has no blue. So whatever that is needs to be that one needs to be the X'd out one,
X'd out.
Can't have any. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So
then it does kind of seem like maybe that top row needs
red,
to be...
which means this has to be flopped and this has to be red, but then
so it means that the vibe shift was incorrect.
Yeah. Well, hold on.
No. So I think our initial vibe was correct. But which means all of this has to change.
But then...
Yeah.
How
maybe,
is
okay.
That...
How do you feel about a reset?
No, hold on.
Okay.
Okay. So...
But there's problems in that second row.
I know.
Okay.
I'm kind of... I've... Right now, the perimeter, I think, is...
Looks good.
Resolved, right?
Yeah.
And now I'm working my way inward. Okay. 3 red, 3 blue, 2 red, 4 blue.
Okay. Can I suggest a fill really fast?
Yes.
So we know this row on the bottom, this very bottom row, 4x4. That is set. So that means that the second column, which only has 1 red in the entire column, we need to X out everything else in that column, and that can't change.
That's helpful, thank you. And then this has 2 reds and 1 blue, which that has to be that blue, which means this has to be X'd out, presumably, and so does that. And then this is our second
we
red.
Get our red from there. Yeah, okay.
Okay, this is a problem, though, because there should be 0 reds here, so that has to be X'd out.
So then we could get...
Which means that... Oh, but then that... Again, that screws everything up.
It screws everything up.
Right? Unless... No, it does. What are we doing wrong here? So, because this...
There can't be a red in that row. Yeah, actually, no, this can work because we know there's a break in that top row, so we can we can make the order not match the rest of it. Yeah.
Okay, and then that... Oops. Flops. And I guess I haven't actually really looked at those yet. Okay, wait, so 3 and 3. We want the top row now to stay as is. So
yeah, top row's
and
locked.
This has to stay as is. And we need an additional red and 1 less blue.
Blue.
So if we do that.
Beautiful.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And then in that column, the third from the right column that you're in, it needs another blue. Okay, never mind.
Except that, so we know this blue has to exist, and there cannot be another blue, which means that that has to be X'd out. But we need one more red here, which means this one does need to be red. And then that one needs to do that, right? And then we need, yeah, 2 more reds.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
There.
Got it.
Haha!
Nice.
Good team.
We did a good job.
Yeah.
Oh. Portrait.
Wow. Oh.
Emma said earlier, I'm being so brave, RN, for not backseat puzzling, and everyone says, good job, Emma.
Do you hear that ghostly music?
That's just normal music. It's fine.
Mm-hmm. Hey, what's up with all these clocks?
Looks like
Oh.
it needs a key.
That's just a little dog face. Juliet says, I'm doing a great job not backseat puzzling by not understanding visual stimuli.
Great. Okay, will you write this down? 6 o'clock.
And that's clock number 1.
Yes.
Okay. There's 4 clocks? 5.
3:30.
Okay.
1:30.
Okay.
9:45. It's really testing my analog clock reading abilities. And 11 o'clock.
Okay.
How many numbers is the keypad? That locked door? How many digits?
It's
Do you
number
know?
10, but it's missing, I think, number 6. Like the button is missing. The one in the basement.
What?
We're talking about the steel door, like down in the basement.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, it's a number keypad, but it's missing one of the
Okay,
numbers.
but
Like the
do
button
we
is missing.
know, like the code, do we know how many digits the code is supposed to be?
No, it's just the number buttons.
There's
Oh,
a
little cockroach on the bed.
Yeah.
Look at those beautiful pillows. Wow. And the harp. Fuck. Look at the light.
Dusty.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Wow, 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 wow. Ooh. I'm worried about her. She seemed to always be so close to slipping off the edge and doing something completely crazy. Now it's getting worse than ever. I wish there was something I could do to help her, but I think it might be too late for that. I'm close to finding a way to keep myself safe in the short term. My room is locked down, and I'm working on getting all of my papers somewhere safe. Hopefully this is all in my head. It might be some of that good old Thornton family paranoia, but that's never been a problem before. I should remember, but in case I don't, Franklin's memorial opens the first door. Each of the 4 edges are equal to the plaque's 1st and 7th numbers side by side.
Hold on. Each of the
4 edges, so presumably...
Oh, this is the shape of the number keypad.
Yeah, so it's not a keypad so much as a sliding tile puzzle, but instead of forming an image, we have to do math. So, like, this column needs to add up to whatever the 1st and 7th numbers side by side are, and this top row and bottom row do also, and the left column, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's how I read that.
Yeah. Okay.
Emma says, what's her face just collected clocks. Nothing wrong with that. Juliet says, a woman with 1 clock knows the time. A dead ghost woman with 5 clocks is never sure. Emma says a dead ghost woman knows 5 times. And Juliet says, you know, that clock really is a sign of the times. Ooh, look at this little box. Oh, fuck yeah.
You are cordially invited to a masquerade ball in celebration of the 21st birthday of Charlotte Thornton. Saturday, the 30th of October. Well, no wonder she's a fucking ghost if her birthday was the day before Halloween.
Masquerade ball on her birthday the day before Halloween.
Costume and mask required.
God, I hope we have to get costume to go to a ghost ball.
Oh, menu.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Okay. Shrimp and grits with lemon butter. Savannah crab cakes.
Oh.
Fried green tomatoes with Vidalia relish.
Hell yeah.
House salad. Roasted beets in a champagne vinaigrette.
Sounds good.
Fried okra.
Love some fried okra.
Grilled shrimp with fried greens. Southern fried chicken with buttermilk biscuits. Pork tenderloin with collards and yams in a pecan vanilla sauce.
The yams in a pecan sauce sound good.
I mean, pork tenderloin is delicious. And I can imagine that with yams and collards. I don't know about vanilla on pork tenderloin.
I think the sauce is specific to the yams.
Okay, yeah. Pecan pie. Peach cobbler with vanilla ice cream. And lavender creme brulee. All accompanied by sweet tea.
That sounds great.
Assuming this is like, grouped by courses and you get to choose one thing from each group. Put together what's your lineup?
Okay. I think I'm going crab cakes because I'm a person, I cannot turn down a crab cake. I'm going crab cakes, the roasted beets, the southern fried chicken, and the lavender creme brulee.
Yeah. I might also go with the crab cakes, although honestly I want all of that
they
appetizer
all
course.
That's
whatever.
A solid.
Yeah. Also the roasted beets. I love a roasted beet. I think I would probably go grilled shrimp with fried greens. And then honestly I love all those desserts, but I might also go with the lavender creme brulee.
Yeah.
It's the thing that is least accessible to me otherwise. Like, I can make pecan pie or peach cobbler. Maybe I could make creme brulee, but I have not.
I feel like restaurant cobblers and in a thing like this where it's like you're trying to feed a bunch of people on a timeline, so things are being prepared in advance and then held at certain temperatures. That cobbler is going to be soggier than you want it to be.
You maybe underestimate my love of soggy carbs, but
Juliet says
I love bread pudding. I want
penis.
Yeah.
Juliet says, I forgot menu can mean food words. Wild that menu can mean the same and also like a video game menu. And then
a list of things to choose from.
Yeah. Emma says, Juliet, you're correct. 1837, detailed list of dishes to be served at a banquet or meal from French menu de repas. De repas, like repast probably. List of what is served at a meal from French menu, adjective, small detailed. From Latin minutus, small, literally made smaller, past participle of minuer to diminish, from root of minus to diminish.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Hey, check this out.
Wow, we are so close up on that key. That's for the burled chest.
Probably.
Looks like something is missing.
Yes! We have the pieces!
I bet I can trace a path from the top left corner to the top right.
This is your birthday
corner.
episode, because it's giving you a bunch of Wesley-ass puzzles.
Okay, so, from... What did she just say? From the top left?
You said something, trace a path?
Yeah, from one corner to another corner, but I don't remember which corner. I mean, presumably from this corner, because that's the tile that was already... What's the order of colors?
Purple, green, teal... Purple, green, teal, and then the other one.
Turquoise. Dark blue, light blue is what
turquoise.
It was in
I
here.
was trying to figure out. I've written Turk, Turq. I was trying to figure out.
Is the green dark green or light green?
I'm guessing. So, purple, green, teal, turquoise was your terminology. At some point in the game, I think maybe in observations, it referred to them by different names. It was dark green, light green.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying dark blue and light blue, because that's...
Yeah.
Purple, dark green, dark blue, light blue. Can I go diagonally?
I would guess not. Just based on how this puzzle is laid out. Nat says with many exclamation points, colored squares!
Okay, but if I can't, and it's purple, dark green, and then we have dark blue,
then that just doesn't work.
Then I can't.
So you must be able to, you must be able to go diagonal then. Dark blue, light blue, purple. I might do that catty corner one. And then go catty corner up and right. And then dark blue next to it.
And then light blue up or down. Because
I was thinking up.
I started running into problems.
No, I think
here, but I might.
Yeah, I think you have to go. I think you have to go up.
Wait. Okay. Hold on. You might be right, but I'm
exploring.
Yes. Oh yeah, that's
because otherwise you get trapped within a light blue. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So, oh shit! I clicked not the last one I clicked. Okay.
Catty corner and then up. Yep.
And. Okay, and then. This purple, that purple.
I'm guessing right, just because we want to keep advancing. Purple, dark green. Yeah. Purple, dark green, light blue. I would go up.
Then what? Is that not the corner I was supposed to get to? Oh wait, no, the arrow is up here. It was top left to top right, and not.
Yeah. Okay. Yes. That's. I mean, we got this. Juliet says, "I do like the decision to just do cool colors."
Yeah. Where did we go here? So,
I think you went that purple
So
and
we
then
have
down
to-
because you did this blue next to the other
right,
blue.
we're gonna end on dark green, right? Purple dark green is the end of our path.
And so then
which means
this
light blue is the way to get there. And there's dark blue, and then it has to be either of these greens. So either this green
has to
to
be
that
catty
purple.
corner. Oh, yeah.
Or
you're
this
totally right.
green to that purple. Which... Okay.
Nick says, I'm staring at this and only now registered what the goal was.
I'm gonna try this. I worked it out in my head, but now I'm like...
Yeah, no, that's good. And then purple up in
actually-
catty corner. Yeah, this is good. Dark green. Blue. Yep. Purple, green.
Haha.
Yes.
The passages are no longer safe. It becomes necessary to hide them. Unlock the clocks and strike 12 on all 5 together. Okay. So, yeah, I wasn't sure if we were going to need those clock numbers for something or if we needed to do something with
Move
them.
around.
But I... because this... When we... Yeah, it needs... Probably... Oh!
Ooh.
Can I...
Yeah.
Do they move each other, though? Like, what's the catch here?
We won't know until you back out and we look at another clock.
I mean, I know.
Ruby says, Leo saying catty corner is fun because my family uses the variant kitty corner.
Yeah, mine does.
You say that as well.
Yeah.
But also my late grandma was known to bust out the even rarer variant skittywampus. Holy shit. That's great.
Because I've heard cattywampus, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Juliet says, Spookus skittywampus grucus.
Oh. This one makes a different noise.
Different sound.
Whoops. Wait. Strike the first time?
Forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are all midnight.
Oh. What the fuck?
So we need to know how far forward each one moves, which we should be able to figure out.
Oh, and then we have to do time math?
Yeah.
I'm going to need a second glass of sangria for that. Are they gonna stop at some point of their own volition?
Oh no. Whoa.
Ah.
Oh, so they wound up. Huh, okay.
Okay, so they all started at noon.
Yeah.
This one ended up
Wound up
at 6.
Okay.
This one ended up at noon again. So two is good. Noon it is. 3 ends up at 3.
So that start at 9.
Yes.
Okay.
Probably. 4 ends up at 6. So same as the first one, I guess.
Yeah.
Unless... Yeah, okay.
Oh my god. Wait, hold on. I wasn't paying... Do you think that they're
some of them
doing it on a 24?
Maybe.
And it made multiple revolutions?
We can't...
Let's assume it's just 12 hours first.
Yeah, and then we have another 3 o'clock.
So that's also start at 9. Okay. So, across the board, yeah. One starts at 6. So that one's good where it is.
Right. This one starts at noon, which is good. This one we need to move to 9, right?
Yeah. Yes. Juliet says this is a metaphor for Nancy as a vampire, time moving past her uncontrollably without affecting her personally. Oh shit.
Damn.
4 starts at noon or midnight. 12. Yeah, starts at 9.
Wait, 4 starts at 6. Doesn't it?
Yeah. No. It.
Because it ended at 6. 1 and 4 are the same.
1 and 4 are the same.
3 and 5 are the same.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, here goes. So, no,
I think it has to be 12.
Seem to be matched, and 3 and 5 seem to be matched. So, fingers crossed.
It's looking good.
Fuck yeah! Oh, look at that!
Nat says the time turning sounds are kind of mesmerizing. Wow. Great job.
We hadn't even looked over here
there's not
yet.
anything else. Yeah.
Yeah.
That vine growing through the portrait is... Oh, look at these little egg cups. Nancy, take the egg cups, you fucking coward.
Do we need an egg to put in them? Can I put a locket in them instead?
Oh god, I hope we need to get eggs. Egg puzzle. Egg solving puzzle. Did you see this vine growing up in the corner? In the light?
Yeah.
Extremely good.
I got to see my nephews yesterday, and I was showing the older of them around the yard, and I showed him the old dilapidated chicken coop hidden in the back, and there's like ivy growing, like the door is just barely ajar and ivy is growing like through the gap into the coop. And I talked about the ivy, and he was like, I didn't know that's what ivy was, or that was called ivy or something. And then he was like, said that maybe if we closed the door, the ivy wouldn't be able to grow in there.
Oh, buddy.
It's like he's very problem solving, solution focused.
Yeah. Nat says about the little egg cups, Nancy, you need those. Yeah. You needed a whole armful of oranges, but you don't need those cups.
Right? What? Okay, that's
look at this like Dutch angle on the shot.
Looks like, yeah.
Oh, this is a hidey hole. Looks out into the hallway.
Ah, yep. Yep, that slides.
I knew there had to be a Scooby-Doo peephole in here somewhere.
The coast is clear.
Ah. Did I do it anyway? Am I gonna have a... Yep. There it is. I just needed to...
Yeah.
Okay. So, can't do that right now.
I like that.
There we go.
Just Clara shaking her head at us.
They're literally the eyes of that painting. Oh, okay. Oh.
Don't make me the bad guy here. We agreed on this. You said she was no good for him. You said that, not me. care of it. He's not my son yet. And if you don't take care of this, he never will be. And you know what that means.
Oh,
Jeez.
shit.
I need to screenshot this. Wait.
Juliet says
What
it
is-
won't be because of how video games work, but if I were here IRL, I would be murdered. And then, oh wow, Lamau, as we walked through the door and failed.
I mean, I did intentionally do that.
Nat, people were doing Fs in the chat. Nat says, I'm behind. I want to know what we're saying F4. Francis says, sometimes you gotta fuck around so Nancy can find out.
Exactly.
Did that.
Lamau, she's just shaking her head silently.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Franklin's memorial. We gotta still go do that.
Yeah.
That's done. Did
Done.
that.
Done.
Did that.
Oh.
Did that. Haven't done. Check. Can't check that off yet. Still
one inside the
haven't
box.
still have to do that.
Okay.
The box is, I
Wow.
think the box is actually going to be the denouement. Like, what's inside the box is what Charlotte found.
Mm.
We know she was down there because it was in her thing. It's
Look
what
at-
she found that, like, it's some truth about her family.
Mm. Wait, not. That's. What do you mean? Denouement is like the. I don't know.
The come down after.
Right.
Yeah.
The
No,
the
it's going to be,
post-
sorry, it's the inciting incident for her, like, running.
Yes. The
It
precipitating.
is the vehicle. Yeah, it is the vehicle that, like, affected her change of
Mhm.
demeanor.
Yeah. Look at this staircase. Like,
Spooky.
there's just nothing on this side. You could fall right off.
I love
Okay.
the way the light is hitting those red pillows on the bed. It's so
Yeah.
good. Emily says, "What's in the box?"
Okay.
Oh, wait, are we sure? Are we really? Oh, can we take more oranges for the little egg cups? I wanna.
I
The
mean,
egg cups
maybe.
must be relevant. I
Yeah,
have to
no,
know.
they are, because there was a, gear symbol. Like there's a there it's the missing part symbol. There she is. Oh, that's why she's in that outfit, because it was a masquerade ball. Oh my
masquerade.
god. She came toward us with her arm outstretched.
Nancy, dance with that ghost. You gotta.
Okay.
Oh, Francis says, "Lads, I just did my tee shot just right, and it was so painless. So painless. Please clap.
Aw, good job.
Good job, Frankie." The little
Have
army of
we
oranges.
used
The
this
perfect
for
lines.
anything yet? Maybe we
I
did,
don't know.
'cause I can't.
It's not interactable anymore. Nat says the egg cup simply must be relevant.
Mm-hmm.
Can we go talk to Clara when you're done with whatever this is?
What do you mean, whatever this is?
With whatever you're doing right now.
Yeah, but you're acting like it's not important.
No, I was respecting that
That's
you
not
were
the right
taking
place.
some action.
Okay.
That you had a little idea about what you wanted
Oh.
to do. Oh god.
Fuck. Wow.
That was spooky.
Yeah, it was. We've looked at that book before, whatever it is.
Yes. I think those are
Spanish notes. Yeah. And do we think that that journal in Charlotte's room, is that Charlotte writing about Harper?
Or about Clara?
Yeah, maybe.
No, not about Clara, because Charlotte is not.
No, they are. Clara and Charlotte and Harper all grew up together.
Yeah, but we know that I guess Harper pushed Clara off the Widow's Walk, supposedly. We don't know about conflict between Clara and Charlotte in their childhood.
Yeah. Wade talked about seeing Charlotte going toward somewhere with a bundle the night of her birthday, right? But I'm a
Yeah.
little bit wondering, like, if it was a masquerade ball, did he think he saw one person and actually
It saw
was
another. That's
someone
interesting.
else? I don't know.
So, wait, hold on. If the missing tile is not actually missing because it's a sliding puzzle, maybe we can solve this.
Yeah, that's where I'm going.
Let's see.
No,
No. It does seem like we need.
Yeah. I don't know if it's a sliding tile puzzle so much as a just swapping the places
buttons, yeah.
of things. But
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely need the 6. Okay, where's
Ruby
the box
says,
though?
The box is it's like, remember the grate where we spied on Wade or spied on Colton?
This one?
No, because it's down, not up. It's like basement level. There's another exit out of here somewhere.
Yeah, I was just there. Is there another one? Oh, this one, the cleft.
Ruby said, "Boy, that really cups my eggs."
Ha ha.
Oh my god. Okay, no, it's just a fucking puzzle box.
Well, we don't know what's in there after the puzzle.
Yeah.
We just solved this puzzle. In fact, where is the note? No, this note.
Mom, 1867, right.
Which used to be right with a W, but is erased. Maybe that's not related to this.
I'm
I
not
don't
sure.
know.
This does not.
I should arrange these to match the date from Ethel's tombstone.
There it is.
Oh, great. It's 1933.
Ethel's
But we might
tombstone.
need-
But what are the
Yeah.
first? Yeah.
Oh, I have it. It's January 13th, 1933.
Okay, so
113.
1131933.
Yes.
Okay. I need to think about this. No. Fuck.
No. You had. Okay.
I'm having a hard time with the split thing.
Yeah.
Because this takes
So we have
the
113.
middle tile and moves it here, and this takes the middle tile and moves it to the left. Okay, so now 113 1933, except that
So just send that to the left, and then it will push the 9 into the middle, and then we can send the 9 to the right.
Yes, okay.
But then that pushes the 1 into the middle.
Well, no, but that's
113. Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, send it right. 113
Ta-da.
1933. Great.
Oh,
another
flower plate.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we have a new person in chat. J-Cat
Oh.
says hello.
Nancy's passing out.
Oh.
Still no luck with the search party?
No, and the numbers are starting to fall off.
Don't worry.
It's hard not to.
You have to get more sleep.
I know. I've been feeling a little groggy since I've been here.
Gee, I wonder why, Nance.
Thanks. I'd better go. I'll talk to you two later.
We have a new person in the chat. JCat says, hello, I'm new to your stream, so hey, I'm JCat. How's Thornton Hall going? Spooky mini puzzles.
Yeah, honestly, I'm really enjoying the puzzle density. It feels satisfying.
Okay, hold on.
Also, welcome.
Yes, welcome. Juliet says, wait, what if the ghost is real, but actually two girls dressed up in the same costume and both died, so they're two different ghosts, and we just think it's one? That's great. And Emma predictably says, and the two ghosts are in love.
Wow.
Juliet also says, I want to solve a mystery in 1393, and it turns out, wow, it was just the bubonic plague. Emma says, probably real annoying to be a 1393 detective, and it always turns out to be the bubonic plague.
Wait, was the bubonic
I don't know,
plague
sometimes
already
it's
a thing in
dysentery.
1393?
Yeah?
I don't remember
Black Death is like
the
1300s,
years.
isn't it?
Well, but it was a thing in like Shakespeare's time, which was later than that. Like
Yeah.
1500s?
It's been
Right?
around, and there's like different waves of it.
Okay. It's just been a while since I've, read shit about that.
Since I've thought about dates, since I've thought about time.
Yeah. I do my
JCat
best not to think about time.
Truly. JCat says, this is one of the scarier games in the series, up there with Water's Edge and Blackmore Manor. Yeah, Blackmore Manor, I think, is one of our favorite Nancy games of all time. Like, that
Yeah.
was a real high point.
Yeah. Oh, actually, okay, speaking of favorite Nancy Drew games, did you see that GQ article about people's top 10 games?
No.
Okay,
Was there a Nancy game on there?
No.
Ah.
There was, unfortunately, no. Turns out most people have, I don't know, predictable taste in games and sometimes disappointing taste in games. The premise was that they were like, every sort of top 10 games list is like the same set of games, so we wanted to actually like poll a bunch of people and ask for their personal top 10 games and like see how that compares. So they sent out this query to like 300 different people, and they got 200 and I don't know 60ish responses, and people like ranked their games from 1 to 10, and then those games were assigned like 10 points, 9 points, 8 points, etc. I came across this because Gita Jackson quote tweeted a thing, because in addition to publishing the sort of final results, which were I think they ended up publishing like the top 100 games. Breath of the Wild was number 1. Spoilers. But they also published it like just in a tweet, games that were only voted for by one person, but were that person's top choice.
Like number 1?
Yes.
Oh, interesting.
Gita Jackson's was Dwarf Fortress, and that was on that list, which is, but I mean, it makes perfect sense for that to be someone's number 1 game, but out of 260 odd people, Gita was the only person who put Dwarf Fortress on their list at all, which was weird to me because I'm like, that's an iconic game. Anyways, so then Francis and I were like, okay, what would be your personal top 10 list? And I was like, well, obviously a Nancy Drew game needs to be on mine. Which one would it be? And I was leaning toward Blackmore Manor.
Yeah, I feel like it would either be Blackmore Manor or Shadow Ranch. Or, this is not even fair, but Trail of the Twister is rated so high for me, not for the rest of the game, but just because of how broken and goofy the driving mechanic was and how much fun we had with that. J-Cat says, in the Nancy world, there are some universal favorites, some universal hated. My personal Nancy Drew tier list has some really unpopular opinions. Okay, well, you have to tell us the unpopular opinion now.
Yeah.
Emma says, they should have sent me that survey. I would have fucked it up so bad for them. Juliet says, oh, J-Cat, what's your opinion on Waverly Academy? Waverly was also really good.
Oh yeah, we liked a lot of things about Waverly. Honestly, like Danger at Deception Island is kind of up there for me.
Well, just there was good lesbians in that one.
Yeah. Everyone except Patrick Klepek was a lesbian in that
one. J-Cat says, I love them. Waverly is in the top 10. Captive is in the top 15, bumped down only by the fact that I hate getting lost. Yeah, the castle is difficult to navigate in Captive Curse. J-Cat says, my unpopular opinion is that Castle Malloy is my #1 favorite, and I hate Phantom of Venice. Fascinating.
I mean,
Castle Malloy
had a great writing. Like, remember the storyteller woman? Like, all of her dialogue was...
That's not Castle Malloy, that's Captive Curse.
Oh, right, sorry. I always forget which one Captive Curse is because the name does not, like, connect to the contents of that game for me. Castle Malloy is the one with the girl.
Yeah. Yeah, with Fiona.
Yeah, I was gonna say Fiona, and then I was like,
the other
right?
like missing. It's tied to this game in that it's
Bog
the other
Witch.
missing spouse right before a wedding game.
Right, and also has a bog witch.
Yeah, there was a bog witch and a
and a jetpack.
A jetpack
and sheep shearing.
Yes,
what's not to love?
And J-Cat does not like Phantom of Venice. Phantom of Venice had some fun stuff. And also some really goofy stuff. Like, we had a really hard time with the dancing mini game.
Oh god, yeah. Okay, what am I doing now? Oh, I want to look at Franklin's memorial.
Did that. Haven't done that.
And then I want to go back to the crypt.
Yeah. J-Cat says, I can't with Phantom of Venice. It's so boring. The characters are all dull and annoying. I hate the puzzles. I don't care for the plot.
I liked being able to eat gelato, and I liked that there were pigeons. That's what I remember.
Yeah,
and you could put different outfits on. I wish that was like
different
more
horrible outfits and more Nancy games.
Yeah, and I wish that mechanic was like developed better, TBH.
Well, and also,
but like
I think very important for you, Phantom of Venice has Scopa, which is a all-time Wesley favorite.
Fuck, I love Scopa.
But the characters in there, there was the
horrible architect man.
Yeah, there was a classic Nancy Drew horrible man. And there was our like rival.
Who, yeah, we had kind of a like, wow, maybe she's flirting with us thing. Yeah. I mean, not actually, but like, yeah. You know, you project queer subtext wherever you can in a Nancy game.
And we certainly do. Francis says of Phantom of Venice, we learned Scopa. Emma says, I don't remember even one thing about the Phantom of Venice characters or plot. Nat says, all I can see is the dancing cat sing with the whistles and the noises going off.
It was so hard. Hey.
Juliet says, oh, by the way, knowing the ending of...
What the fuck?
Yep, that would be me.
Excuse me?
Well, you don't get less subtle than that now, do you?
Nope.
Was this the empty one?
Who did this?
Yeah.
Let's hope it's one of the living.
Oh my god, wait. Jesus Christ. Will you take a screenshot of that?
Achievement unlocked. Epitaphs.
Julia
yes,
says,
let me do it without my cursor over it.
Knowing the ending of Alibi and Ashes was a trivia question on a Moonshot segment earlier today, and it felt very fun to know that exclusively from this stream. Oh, that's great. Also, congrats to Moonshot.
What's Moonshot?
Moonshot is the podcast network. that they're doing a big fundraising stream right now.
Okay.
Lily says, in my brain, Phantom of Venice is viscerally tied to me making mac and cheese in my first shitty studio apartment because that's what I was doing. And I think that, I think every episode of that one, and I only remember the Scopa and the dancing game and none of the actual plot.
Wow.
J-Cat says, I'm a massive defender of the Castle Malloy chemicals. I truly think it gets way too much hate. Is it tedious? Yes, but it's not hard, and you can knock it out in 10 to 15 minutes. Oh yeah, I did like the printing mini game in
Oh yeah. Yeah, that was fun. Okay, hey, I'm trying to find Franklin's memorial.
Okay. I'm just gonna say one more thing from the chat. Juliet says Nancy vampire confirmed.
Yes.
Okay, Franklin. Is Franklin, will you look at the family tree
wait.
really fast?
Must be the plaque Charlotte mentioned.
Oh,
in her
this is
notes.
it. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, including Franklin Thornton. Okay, so
What are we...
That's done.
What was the note?
Oh. Okay. Let us check that off. The first number was a 1 and the 7th number was an 8. So things have to add up to 18.
Yeah. Okay.
Right?
This game has
no,
had a
sorry.
great-
I pulled out my headphones. I can't hear anything because... Okay.
Welcome back.
Hi.
This game has had a great density of puzzles. Like
Yes.
some games are a little more puzzle scarce, and this one is just like puzzles all the way down, which I love.
Yeah. Honestly, Treasure in the Royal Tower, like, we were still getting our bearings and we did not have much audience, as in anyone besides Emily. But, like, looking back, there's a lot to love about that game, I think.
I think when we work our way through the entire discography, the last thing we should do is we should stream Treasure in the...
Yeah, that's we've talked about it. That's our plan.
Oh, have we?
Yeah.
I believe that we have.
I mean, you and I have. I've told Francis that. I don't think anyone else knows that, but, like, that is... Yes. Okay.
Francis says the dance game in Phantom of Venice was the funniest thing I've ever seen, and I know it's not fair to count that as a point in favor of the game, but I still remember it fondly.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so we need to use the flower design. We have...
is that note...
We have the flower
we have the
plate.
plate.
We cannot look at either of them. I'm trying to remember what the... So we did the star... We did the snake.
Oh, Nat was there for the final episode of Treasure in the Royal Tower.
Oh
my god.
Wow. What?
No, sorry. I mean that there's a note we have in our inventory that was about like placing the flower.
Flower note.
Yeah.
Flower is a joy when it thrives, a burden when death arrives. Gather your dried petals where immortality resides, which we did. Place the flower where she stands. Before the stone turns to dust, she will tell you what she can. Away and back to earn her trust.
So look, so that's the column.
Yeah,
on the
I
side.
think we interpreted this at the yeah. So is it this one?
Yeah, that's what the diagram would suggest.
Oops.
Oop. 10 grams. 10 grams. Boy, that really tans
Wait,
my grams.
Sorry. There.
Wow, one and done.
Look
And you
at
said
me
you
go.
had a hard time with 10 grams.
I've learned.
Someone went through a lot of trouble to hide this.
There's
Six.
a
Must be
number.
important.
I love to get a 6. I love to rob a grave and get a little number 6.
Emily says when we do Royal Tower again, we have to do it as senior
Did that.
detectives.
Oh my god, I don't know.
At that point, it will have been like 5 consecutive years of streaming Nancy games, and I don't know if we'll be
I
smart
think
enough.
more than 5. This August is going to be our 5-year anniversary, right?
God, yeah. Emily's favorite is Shadow Ranch.
Yeah. I think, like, there's a lot to love about Shadow Ranch, but then I think about the fucking magnet puzzle.
It was highs and lows because I think that
And we were
magnet
stuck
puzzle-
because we couldn't find that fucking bundle of sticks.
Yeah, we did get really stuck. Emma's favorite is Captive Curse. Francis says, I have no idea what my favorite game is. I like different things about so many of them, but my memory is so bad.
Yeah.
J-Cat says, is this a first playthrough? This is a first playthrough. So we have been streaming Nancy Drew games for, like we said, a couple of years, and this is our first time.
A couple is 2. Almost 5 years.
Almost 5 years, and it's our first time through all of them.
Yes. I have watched a Let's Play of this particular game before, but do not remember anything about puzzle solving, and only vaguely remember some other stuff. So, yeah.
Oh, Francis is getting into it. Francis says, J-Cat, as someone who seems more in touch with the overall fandom than we are, what are your thoughts? And Midnight in Salem. We have thoughts, but I'm curious to know what the fandom thinks.
Okay. We need to make things
add up to 18.
Add up to 18.
So it does seem like a pretty good guess that a 10 is going to be on the short side by itself. Or not by itself, but a 10 is going to be on a short side and not a long side.
Mm-hmm.
J-Cat responds to Francis and says, oh god, hold on, I'm going to try and not rant. Emily says, no, please do, and Net's just cackling. Ruby says, I've missed so many streams of all the games that I don't know that I have a favorite, but my favorite part of any Nancy game was my weird, horribly bony husband Alexei from Alibi and Ashes.
Oh, yeah.
Into every game, not in every, in most games, there is some sort of horrible man, and Ruby loves them.
God, remember the mini golf course in Secret of the Old Clock? And
no,
also
I don't even remember the mini golf course.
That horrible man. The mini golf course, there was like an airplane. It was wild.
I know, I don't remember.
And
that
also
at
it was
all.
in walking distance of the house that we were staying in 1934. You know, you just walked down a path. One. And then there was this whole fucking bizarre mini golf course.
The time skip game is the origin of our Nancy Drew is a vampire theory.
Yes.
Right.
And also that's where we first started calling a horrible man, I think, because Carrie was obsessed with the man
Alexei
in that. No, not with Alexei. With
that
the guy who was
the mentalist.
Yes. I'm like mind something mentalist.
Yeah.
Do you want to help me do math here, please?
Yes. Let me catch up on the chat and then I will. J-Cat says about Midnight in Salem, I think the dialogue is absolutely horrendous. They repeat things 100 times over and the new dialogue is filler and boring. I actually skipped so much of it because it was dull and uninteresting. Regarding the changes, I think they messed up changing so much of it all in one game. They should have eased into it because it was a flaming garbage mess. The puzzles were non-existent, the plot was convoluted and jumped all over the place, and I didn't care for any of the characters. Also, why on earth was Deirdre walking behind us the whole time like a constant jump scare?
Okay, so
we agree with most of that, but we are big Deirdre fans.
Yeah, so I mean, one, we love, you know, queer subtext. So our headcanon is that Nancy and Deirdre are exes, and while a lot of the dialogue in that game was
It's bad.
repetitive.
There's
There were
really
some
good
great
Nancy,
moments,
Deirdre
including
conversations.
when Nancy gives Deirdre cat pancakes and Deirdre is like, "What am I to you?"
Oh, J Cat
But
says, no, I love Deirdre. I just hate her walking right behind
okay,
us.
fair.
Yeah.
But I noticed, yeah, I don't remember it in the dialogue as much, but the writing in that game,
writing was
like
bad.
anytime we had to read something in a book, etc., usually in all the previous Nancy games, it's like well written, like
There's
relatively
there's
concise.
definitely
Yeah,
a
but like
range, but it can be
it
quite
stays
good.
within an acceptable range. And in Midnight in
Yeah,
Salem, it
absolutely.
was like a early middle schooler's book report. Like it was so bad anytime we had to like read something
Ever
out of a
since
book in that game.
I'm paranoid now ever since that very nice dev from Her Interactive came to our stream that one time. Now I'm always terrified that every time we start bad mouthing a game that they're gonna reappear.
Well, too bad.
But yeah, no, the writing took a noticeable hit. The puzzle mechanics, except for like making all of the the herbal remedies, I thought was fun. And
yes,
also I was so fucking mad that we had to play as the Hardy Boys instead of playing as Nancy. That is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, also a lot of the mechanics were just bad, broken feeling. Okay, this I maybe have solved
we
it.
need to do math. Oh
no, I have not solved it.
You didn't even need me to do math.
But I'm close.
Except for the bottom row is
Oh.
way big.
Whoops.
The bottom row is way big. Emily says, "What am I to you? The only good thing about that game." J-Cat says about Deirdre following, "Scared the living daylights out of me the first time I turned around." Yeah, we spent so much time in that game just like wandering around the same locations and like not sure how to proceed. It was really frustrating. Nat says they really just took the teleporting Watson from that one Sherlock Holmes game and were like, "Oh, let's do that." Francis says the weird Nancy-Ned relationship drama was forced and weird. Yeah, because they were like beefing. It was, yeah. J-Cat says the absolute worst part was the dialogue. We heard about the Book of Apologies probably 24 times, except we never actually get new information about it. And sorry, we didn't even get to read it. It was, yeah. It was a big change. It was going to be a big change no matter what, but it definitely felt like the things that are good and charming about the old Nancy games under old Her Interactive were, for the most part, like missing from Midnight in Salem in a way that was a bummer. It took us like 4 fucking months to finish that game.
Hey, where's my math wrong here? Because
okay, let's see.
Because
that
this so
good.
This column equals 19.
19.
But I can't figure out a problem anywhere else.
Okay, let's see.
What am I
3 and 8 is 11, plus 1 is 12, plus 6 is 18. 5 plus 7 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 4 is 18. And yeah, okay. So can we swap?
Like,
maybe we need to swap.
I mean,
Or it should be 4, 5, 9. It should be 4, 5, 9, and no, that does not, because then we have 10, 6, 3 left over, which is also not. Oh, and then swap out the 2 and 3. Okay, so that's 18 there. 4 and 5 is 9, plus 9 is 18.
So wait, down here is only 17. Because this is 9 plus 8. So that's 17. That's 18. That's 19 up here. So Um. Hmm. And then this is 18. But the top row and the bottom row
Are off now.
yeah, one is one short, one is one over, which is I guess better than we were because at least they're both wrong instead of just one inexplicably being wrong. Um. Okay, I can't cognitively explain anything here, but just bear with me. Wait, no. That. Wait.
No, because there's 16 up top.
Mm. I swapped the opposite direction I needed to. Okay. Wait. So
that's 18 up top.
If 2 and 6 are 8.
Mm-hmm.
This is so hard.
Okay, so how many do we have on the bottom? We have 14 plus 4, 18 plus 1. We need to... That messes up the columns, which...
No.
Yeah, no, that's... We can keep readjusting. Juliet says, I think I see it, but I might be off. And Lily says, I think I see it too, Juliet.
Yeah, I just can't. Numbers are so hard for me.
Yeah, we are not the numbers. Okay, so right now we have 18 on the 2 columns. Up top,
yes,
we
and we have 19
17
down here and 17 up there.
So swap the 3 and the 5 on the... Okay. Wait, no, that does not fix it, because that gives us 11, 12. That's 19 up top now.
Yeah, so we need to switch that. Yeah, that flip-flops the problem. It doesn't equalize it.
Yes. Yeah, it's like... It's frustrating because it's like, we need to change by 1, but you can't swap out that number without it adjusting everything else. It's 8 o'clock right now, so if you wanted to leave it for tonight and come back to it with fresh brains next week, we are at 2 hours.
Yeah.
Which I think might not be a bad idea.
Also, like, maybe this
we could try having
not
9 there.
Be 9, like, if that's... Well, that's 11, and then I would need 7 to complete it, but,
Yeah, you can't put 6 there if we're going to keep 4, because then what we need is 6. And we don't have 2 6s.
Well, 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 8 is 18.
Oh, yeah, you're right. It's 18, not 6.
So my columns are both back to 18.
Let's call it for tonight.
Okay.
JCat says, in case you're wondering, this puzzle is about 75% of the way through the game. And JCat says, while we're here, what other Nancy Drew games do you have left to play? We are kind of loosely playing through chronologically,
With some exceptions.
with some exceptions. This is our 23rd game, so we're about 2/3 of the way through the game discography, but there's a few that we're choosing not to play.
Yeah.
But do you, Wes, do you want to?
No.
I think it would be good to come back to it.
Yeah, you think
Princess
so?
has 23 fucking games. Yeah, but we stream on Sunday nights. So if you want to come around again, it's been nice to have someone new and someone who's more familiar with the someone who's like in the, you know, into the Nancy Drew games and not one of our friends who's watching for us and not for Nancy. That's fun.
Okay, I recreated the first problem, by the way, so that 3 of these sides equal 18, but the
Yeah,
top one
One.
is
The remaining doesn't.
is 1 over.
JCat says, how come you're choosing not to play? I'm assuming a couple of the very first and 7 chips. Is 7 chips the one that was
7 chips was
pulled?
recalled because the villain was in
Yeah,
blackface or brownface or something. Shadow's Water's Edge, we've heard some, I don't know, racism things about and have opted not to play. I mean, not that the other Nancy games are perfect, but I don't know. We made a decision on that one. And then there are some that we skipped over early on because we were initially not working chronologically, and we are planning to go back and fill in those gaps. That's right. That's an accurate summary.
Yeah. Emma says, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm only here for Nancy. Numbers. Yeah. We love numbers. We're great at the numbers puzzles always.
Oh yeah. Okay, are we doing a call?
JCat says, there's no racism in Water's Edge, just some bizarre accents. I don't know who would have said that. It actually does a good job at portraying the culture as a Japanese person myself. Yeah, we saw some things that were like, so both Wesley and I are white, and we just felt like we don't really want to wade into a situation where like we have to be the arbiter of something that like we're not really qualified to speak about or critique. Yeah. So we're about 2/3 of the way through, which is sad because I think we're far enough along now that you can really feel that there's a finite amount of Nancy Drew games.
Yeah. Definitely. Okay, are we doing a call tonight?
Up to you, birthday boy.
I don't know. I'm torn.
Yeah.
I like talking to people. I'm tired of sitting. Not that I'm gonna not sit if we don't do a call, just I will sit without having to be close to a microphone, you know?
Yeah.
But I think it would be nice to do a short
let's
do
a short call.
Let's do it. Okay, I am Wesley. You can find me on Twitter and co-host at Horse Archivist. You can find us on Twitter at Rude Detectives. Joining me, my Nancy co-possessor is
Leo. You can find me on Twitter at Chilo and Behold. Juliet is not going to do the stream because of
the call.
Not feeling good. Yes.
We hope you feel better soon, Juliet.
And we'll see y'all next week.
Yeah.
JCat puts in another recommendation for Water's Edge. We will take that into account.
Yeah.
You seem to have good opinions about the rest of the game, so that does not go for nothing, you know? JCat says, thanks for the stream, and it was nice meeting y'all. Yeah, thanks for coming by and chatting about Nancy. If you please feel free to swing by again in the future.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, good night, everyone. Say ooh.